still trying to find his niche, and he kind of got better and got better throughout the year, and then he's kind of carried it over to this year, and he's worked tremendously hard, and we're expecting, I've told he's getting looked at by a lot of schools, colleges, and his best football's ahead of him. I mean, it really is, and because he's still learning the game right now. And of course, Devin Dykes. I mean, I think he's a 3-year starter here, and so both of them are good leaders. They work hard, and they're awful good to have up there on that defensive line.
Very good, Coach. Let's talk about this week. No game, you're off. Is that good for your team or bad?
I really like it. I mean, a lot of people don't like having an open week this early, and I like it for 2 reasons. One is Labor Day, and second of all, we just came out of fall camp, going right after dead period. We hadn't had a day off, and give the guys some rest and kind of heal their bodies up for that next 9 football games.
And you say the next 9 football games are important to you. When you come back, you play Carter. How important is this Carter game to you?
Oh, it's big. I mean, it's real big for us. Last year we felt like that we had that chance of winning, but with the inexperience of trying to get that win and so forth, we just didn't know how to do it. So and they pulled it out right there at the end in overtime, and so it's big for us. It's a district game. So it's going to be a huge challenge because Coach McMillan, of course, used to be the defense coordinator at Fulton. Mm-hmm. He does a tremendous job. So it's going to be a huge challenge for us. We got to play a heck of a lot better than we did last Friday.
Let me ask you this. Being in your second year, Coach, here at Pigeon Forge, I know the one thing of all the Scott Meadows teams I've ever watched and saw play, it's always the discipline factor in your coaching style. Do you think you're where you need to be at right now at this point to beat Carters and GPs and Austin East?
Well, in some aspects, yes, some aspects, no. I mean, we've got a lot of our stuff in. The kids have really learned that. But, going out and doing it play after play after play, that's where you get the real discipline part of it. And we're not there yet. And we better hurry up and get there because we've got a heck of a football team we're playing in a couple of weeks.
You sure do. Coach Scott Meadows, head coach here at Pigeon Forge. Make sure you get out and catch their game in 2 weeks. They're off this week. Coach says they really, really need the break, plus it's Labor Day. Plus we'll be off too, so join us here in 2 weeks as we get ready for the Carter game. We'll be right back here on the Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Rader, and I want to welcome you to our cosmetic and family dental practice located here in Sevierville, Tennessee. Our office provides a wide array of dental treatments and services from preventive and restorative dentistry to cosmetic enhancement, implant restorations, and the Zoom teeth whitening system. Over the past 12 years of practice, we have built a strong reputation for state-of-the-art dentistry with compassionate care. I invite you to give us a call or locate us on our website at seviervilledentist.com.
Welcome back to this week's Sevier County Sports Show. Ashley and I are here to tell you something very important that you need to keep up with.
Yes, Roddy, we have a new website. So you all check out our website, yourhighschoolsports.com. For all of you out there that weren't able to watch the show on Charter last year, we're actually putting the shows up on the website, and there's a lot of cool pictures and info and updates, so check it out.
Make sure you go to yourhighschoolsports.com and see all the Sevier County Sports Show. We'll be right back here on this week's Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
This is the clay, expertly crafted, that became the dishes on our tables. This is the grain, traditionally stone ground, that became the fresh-baked bread we serve every day. And this is the home, famously designed, that became the most unique setting for casual dining in Pigeon Forge. From our custom dishware to our delicious food, you can see the ingredients that make the Pottery House Cafe special. The Pottery House Cafe and Grill. Come experience our quality and our heritage.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Hurry, we're waiting on you. Yay. Have a sense of urgency, have a sense of presence, know what's going on around you. You know, as soon as we do exercises, right here and warm up, we got a kicking game. Let's go, hurry, let's go. Lay your stuff down, let's go, put your head gear on. We're waiting on you, you holding up the show. We'll find 60 guys standing around waiting on one side.
Welcome to the Sevier County Sports Show. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and this is quarter number 4. We always wrap up with Coach Benny Hammonds. Coach, that was just an old-fashioned barn burner, wasn't it, Friday night for Cott County?
Well, it was. It was a ball game that could have went either way. Cott County shot all they had at us. They made some mistakes, and we was just trying to shoot back. And we, as I said earlier, we jumped track several times, but we got back on track, and conditioning paid off for us. It was good for us in the fourth quarter, and we got a penalty or two that went our way, and we got a break or two, but our boys were able to capitalize on that, and that's part of being a good football team. But we had to play every play. It wasn't over with to the final whistle, and giving Newport credit, I think they're a much improved football team. The coaches and staff has done a great job with them, and I see them winning some football games this year. I think they're getting it turned around, and it's going to be exciting and interesting to see how the rest of their season goes.
Well, Coach, you know, you jumped out to an early lead. You was up 7-0. Then they come back and scored 21 points, and you was down 21-7. Right then and there, did you know you was in a ball game right there?
Well, yeah. Well, of course, we knew. I thought was going to have a tight ball game when we went over there, but our boys, you know, they just did an outstanding job of staying focused. It's kind of like we're talking about if you're going to run 5 miles, which most people can't and don't want to, but I'll take that back. Maybe they can, but they don't want to. But you better stay focused if you're going to take a 5-mile run. And that's kind of like our football team did. They focused in from the opening kickoff, and they didn't lose that focus for 3 hours and 40 minutes. I think that's the longest ball game that I've ever been involved in. But they kept and maintained their focus on the task at hand, and it paid off for us there in the fourth quarter. If we'd let up a little bit or lost our focus, then we were going to lose a football game. And as Michael Music says, in all of his career here at this school, that was probably the hardest fought football game that he's ever played in, and for a long period of time. We had to fight, and keep fighting and fight some more, and lucky enough to come out on top.
Well, speaking of Michael gained over 100 yards, but they was pretty hard fought yards, weren't they?
Well, they were. He broke one or two early in the football game that really helped us, and he scored 5 times. He did a great job, but probably the last quarter, more than anything, he was making plays at defensive tackle. He had a couple of sacks and 2 or 3 good stops, but his defense, of course, his preseason All-State at defensive tackle, but that really went to work for us. Our football team that last quarter, Michael had an outstanding game. He's trained hard. He tolerated the injury all last year with that hamstring, but this year he's really worked. He works extra after practice every day, and he's in tip-top shape, and he played an outstanding game.
Did you come out of that game without any injuries, Coach?
Well, no, we didn't. That's one thing that kept us off track. We had boys hurt left and right, and I hope not anything that's going to affect this week's game, but we lost Mike Taylor early in the ball game. He only played 1 series of downs, our starting defensive end, starting tackle. We lost Austin Klein early in the ball game. He was one of our starting secondary guys, and also in our 3-back set, he's a starting running back, and we just couldn't keep the boys that we'd been working with on the starting 11 on the field for any period of time, and for that reason, it was just hard for us to stay on track and kind of get in the groove. I like to say you need to become a well-oiled machine, especially since we've been practicing since July the 7th. It's time for that to happen, but it hasn't happened yet, and that's what we're working on. That's what the emphasis is going to be this week.
It's getting better at the game.
That's right. You know, in football, just like any other sport, if you rest on your laurels or what you did last week, that has nothing to do with the ball game this week. I think it increases your confidence level if you're winning, and the experience kind of know and tells you what to expect in the ball game. But at the same time, every game is different, and every game you've got to come ready to play.
Coach Benny Hammond's talking about his big win, 49-42 at Cocke County last week. When we come back here on the Sevier County Sports Show, we're going to meet a couple players, and we're going to set up his game coming up this Friday. So you make sure you stay tuned to more of the Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
Claybo's Campground and Cabins and Claybo's Market and Grill have been family-owned and operated since 1978. Claybo's Campground is spacious, with 320 sites including vacation homes and cabins. Great location for family reunions and large groups. With entertainment on the weekends, Claybo's Market offers Exxon gas, a full grocery line, and camping supplies. Their delicious deli provides fantastic food and daily specials. Visit Claybo's Market and make reservations at Claybo's Campground and Cabins, located on 405 Wares Valley Road, Pigeon Forge.
Get your new vehicle from Stinnett Auto. Take advantage of the double the manufacturer's powertrain warranty. This exclusive offer is on all new Chevrolets, Chryslers, Jeep, Dodge, and Rams in inventory. Stinnett Auto can take a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty and make it a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty. New Buicks become a 12-year, 140,000-mile powertrain warranty. Complimentary from Stinnett Auto. Don't delay. Come by Stinnett Auto today or visit StinnettAuto.com right now.
I'm the world's worst cleaning lady. I'm here in your home having a pretty spectacular Tuesday. But I don't notice the loose rug at the top of your stairs. And that's about to become an issue for me. And if you've got the wrong home insurance coverage, my medical bills could get expensive. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands? Call Kevin Yates for a quote today.
Don't miss the Smoky Mountain celebration at the Sevier County Fairgrounds. There will be free food and drinks, a kids area, prizes, and more. Over $150,000 in prizes to be given away. Tickets are on sale now. First come, first serve. Drawing will be September 20th. For more information, go to SmokyMountainCelebration.com. Don't miss the Smoky Mountain Celebration, supporting cystic fibrosis research, Sevier County High School minor sports, Safe Harbor, Douglas Cooperative, and more.
Welcome back to this week's Sevier County Sports Show. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and I'm joined now by one of the GP Highlander players. And I'll let this young man introduce himself to you.
Carlos Sweeney. I'm a senior, and I play for GP.
And you are?
Wide receiver and strong safety.
And hear Coach tell it, you are one of the heart and soul playmakers of this team. You want to be around the ball. You want to be having something done all the time. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I think since I'm a senior, I need to step up this year, and I'm the one who needs to take control in situations like last week where we were down, and I had to bring our team back up and get their spirits up and help us win a football game.
Are you one of those kind of players, I'll get in your helmet inside of it?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Always. You know, a big game, you go out of the box, you play Cocke County, you win 49-42, but overall, is that going to help your football team down the road?
Well, really, it helped us a lot. I mean, some of our players went down, some of our starters, and we had to have a lot of new personnel come into the game, and that helped us a lot to see what we can do later on in the season, which is good. And a lot of kids stepped up that didn't even think they were going to play Friday, so it was good to see that it didn't hurt us too bad, but we need a lot of work to do still.
A lot of work still. What will you do to prepare for Greenback this week?
Well, me and Albert, we've been working every day after school, you know, after practice and getting in the weight room and doing whatever we can because Greenback's a tough team and they run a really good offense and our secondary has not been as strong as it needs to be, and I know that everyone's ready to see what we got this Friday because we'll definitely get tested.
And plus, it's at home, so you got to show the home folks what we're all about. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this: you rather play offense or defense?
Defense.
Defense. Got any aspirations going to college or playing football?
Yeah, I want to go to ETSU or maybe if I could walk on to FIU because that's where I'm from is Miami, and I have a lot of family down there, so it'd be pretty cool to play down there.
FIU, home of what's the? I'm trying to think. What are they? FIU.
Florida Atlantic University.
Got you. One of Coach Hammond's key players. Make sure you get out and follow the GP Highlanders this Friday night as they take on Greenback right here at Hammond Stadium right behind me. We'll be right back here on the Sevier County Sports Show right after this.
I'm having a contraction! I'm having a contraction! We're in labor. The book says you should stay calm. But this is our first kid and we've chosen to panic. Gun it! For the baby. Here it comes! Out of Mommy's way! So get an Allstate agent.
Good hands, good home. Make sure you have the right home protection. Call Kevin Yates, Allstate agent, today.
Welcome back to this week's Sevier County Sports Show, coming to you from GP High School, home of the Highlanders, and Coach Benny Hammonds. Coach, we just caught up with one of your outstanding players. Talk a little bit about that young man.
Well, Carlos Sweeney is a senior. He waited till he's a sophomore to start playing football, and I don't think I've ever coached a kid in all the years that I've coached that's around the football as much as he is. He just happens to be in the right place at the right time. He had 2 interceptions last week. He had 3 pass receptions for 99 yards. He scores touchdowns. He makes key tackles on defense. And if he's ever been a playmaker, Carlos is a great description of the word playmaker. And he just gets it done and plays hard. And sometimes he's such a strong competitor, it keeps him in trouble a little bit with the other team and with me. But he's an outstanding football player and makes plays that helps you win games. And you've got to have some of that. If you don't have playmakers, then you're not leaving yourself a very good chance to win games.
Well, Coach, you go into, is it district play this week?
No,
they're not district, but you go into a hard-fought game here at your stadium, Hammond Stadium, against Greenback. Tell us about Greenback a little bit.
Well, Greenback, of course, traditionally, they're always a strong team. They've won 1 state championship, and they put a lot of emphasis on their program down there. They're a small school, but at the same time, I don't think you'll play any team. I know we don't on our schedule that's better coached, that's together as a team and plays hard. They understand how to win. That's a big plus for them. And they've got 2 All-State players returning for them. Their quarterback made All-State last year, first team. Their running back was an All-State running back last year. And they've got a good group of boys who's strong, quick, good weightlifters, and they understand how to play the game. So it'll be all that we can do to come out on top Friday night, and hopefully we can stay on track this week and not jump track so much, and stay focused on what we need to get done, and continue with good football play out of our football players, and hope some of them catch up and play a little stronger this week.
Having 2 All-State players at quarterback and running back, how do you set up for a team like that? What's your strategy for beating Greenback?
Well, of course, you just got to put a lot of emphasis on those 2 guys and make sure that you got your right keys on those boys, and make sure you don't miss tackles and give them an opportunity to break tackles and go on downfield. But defense have got to be strong. Anytime you win football games, most of the time the defense determines the outcome. And just like we was talking about with our team meeting there a while ago, when you get in a shootout, 49-42, you really don't know who's going to win a football game if you don't have a strong defense. And that's the situation we got into last week, and we've got to put more emphasis on defense and make sure we prevent the throws at the right time. The kicking game, the All-State running back ran 2 kickoffs back last week, one for 83 yards, one for 89 yards, touchdowns, and so special teams are going to be important to us, and we just got to be on top of our game, because if we leave one area uncovered, they'll capitalize on that and put points on the scoreboard.
Coach, let's talk one aspect of your team, quarterback play. How'd your quarterback stack up this from, I know you had a starter, 3-year starter, and who left last year, but you got a brand new quarterback. How'd he step up this week?
Well, Albert Warner, we'd always had a lot of confidence in him. He's just a sophomore, just turned 16 years old, but he's about 6'1", 205 pounds. Him and Carlos, that's fixing to get on here in a minute, are big buddies. That's the reason he's Albert's favorite receiver. But Albert, not that he needed to grow up, but he really matured. He stepped forward as a leader. He took over. He come up with some outstanding plays on offense, so where he ran the ball, he ran a sneak at a crucial time, and 2 or 3 real good passes in critical situations that had to be there, and he played an outstanding game. And it's just really enjoyable to watch Albert, and what made it so enjoyable was the fact that the amount of work that he has put into it, just day in and day out, winter included, then that all came to the front Friday night and showed up and helped us win the football game.
Well, Coach, it's always a pleasure to come by and visit you. Good luck this week as you take on Greenback here at home. Make sure you get out. Games times at 7:30. They take on Greenback, the Highlanders, this week. We'll be right back here on the Sevier County Sports Show to talk about a little bit about next week right after this.
As the oldest, most experienced independent insurance company in Sevier County, Birchfield, Overbay & Associates has been delivering superior insurance products and solutions since 1919. We are a full-service insurance company that's passionate about safeguarding the standard of living for our friends, neighbors, and community business owners. If you want to protect your life's biggest investments with some of the best agents in the region, call Birchfield, Overbay & Associates today.
Here we go now, that's how we roll. Here we go now, that's how we roll. Here we go now, that's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Here we go now, that's how we roll. Here we go now, that's how we roll. Here we go now, that's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Get the job done right. Call the Cherokee Group for professional installation of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems for both commercial and residential projects. We offer emergency service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your commercial or residential heat and air, plumbing, or electrical systems. The Cherokee Group can service all your underground utility needs, including water, sewer, and drain lines. We offer planned maintenance agreements that will assure your HVAC systems are in peak condition, operating efficiently, and extending their useful life. The Cherokee Group, committed to quality through excellence.
At Volunteer Chevrolet, we guarantee to be anyone's deal. Take advantage of our year-end clearance. We have a large selection of the all-new 2014 Silverados, and come take a look at the all-new 2014 Impalas at Volunteer Chevrolet in Sevierville, your local hometown dealership. And remember, we'll be anyone's deal on a new Chevrolet.
Well, Ashley, we've wrapped up another Sevier County Sports Show. We talked to Coach Cooper down at they got a win. We went up to Sevierville. He got a win. Coach Lingo went to Pigeon Forge. They got a win. And we wrapped up with Coach Hammonds. They got a win. All 4 schools won this week. What do you think about that?
It's pretty good. I mean, Cott County, I am from Cott County. Oh, yeah. So that was a pretty good game. But we are supporters up here, too, since we do the show. We love Coach Hammond. So that's good. It's good to see them win. But also, too, we will not be here next week.
No, we will not.
So you guys are going to miss us, but we will be back the week after next. We're taking off for Labor Day. Everybody enjoy your holiday. Check out our website, yourhighschoolsports.com. For all of you out there that do not have charter, that's why we brought the website to them, so you can go to our website, see pictures, updates of the games, and watch our shows.
And like us on Facebook, correct?
Exactly, like us on Facebook.
For Ashley Blevins, I'm Roddy Woods. You've been watching the Sevier County Sports Show. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
I'm the world's worst cleaning lady. I'm here in your home having a pretty spectacular Tuesday. But I don't notice the loose rug at the top of your stairs. And that's about to become an issue for me. And if you've got the wrong home insurance coverage, my medical bills could get expensive. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands? Call Kevin Yates for a quote today.
It's the day, it's finally arrived, it's your wedding day. It's the moment you've been waiting all your life, it's your wedding day.
Ah, your wedding day, that one special day in your life you'll never forget. So let Venture Productions capture all those special moments at your wedding for you to treasure a lifetime. Our approach to videography is one of creativity and excellence. Call Venture Productions for your video services.
It's the moment you've been waiting all your life, it's your wedding day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, Ashley, come on. You can't be doing this. Come on, you got to be working harder than this to be co-host of the Sevier County Sports Show. Make sure you tune in every Thursday night on Charter Main Street Channel 16 for the Sevier County Sports Show. Ashley, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Hurry, we're waiting on you. Yay. Have a sense of urgency, have a sense of presence, know what's going on around you. You know, as soon as we do exercising, right here and warm up, we got a kicking game. Let's go, hurry, let's go. Lay your stuff down, let's go, put your head gear on. We're waiting on you, you holding up the show. We'll find 60 guys in that around waiting on one side.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Rader, and I want to welcome you to our cosmetic and family dental practice located here in Sevierville, Tennessee. Our office provides a wide array of dental treatments and services from preventive and restorative dentistry to cosmetic enhancement, implant restorations, and the Zoom teeth whitening system. Over the past 12 years of practice, we have built a strong reputation for state-of-the-art dentistry with compassionate care. I invite you to give us a call or locate us on our website at seviervilledentist.com.
This is the clay, expertly crafted, that became the dishes on our tables. This is the grain, traditionally stone ground, that became the fresh-baked bread we serve every day. And this is the home, famously designed, that became the most unique setting for casual dining in Pigeon Forge. From our custom dishware to our delicious food, you can see the ingredients that make the Pottery House Cafe special. The Pottery House Cafe and Grill. Come experience our quality and our heritage.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Claybo's Campground and Cabins and Claybo's Market and Grill have been family owned and operated since 1978. Claybo's Campground is spacious with 320 sites including vacation homes and cabins. Great location for family reunions and large groups. With entertainment on the weekends, Claybo's Market offers Exxon gas, a full grocery line, and camping supplies. Their delicious deli provides fantastic food and daily specials.
Visit Claybo's Market and make reservations at Claybo's Campground and Cabins, located on 405 Wares Valley Road, Pigeon Forge.
Get your new vehicle from Stinnett Auto. Take advantage of the double the manufacturer's powertrain warranty. This exclusive offer is on all new Chevrolets, Chryslers, Jeep, Dodge, and Rams in inventory. Stinnett Auto can take a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty and make it a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty. New Buicks become a 12-year, 140,000-mile powertrain warranty. Complimentary from Stinnett Auto. Don't delay. Come by Stinnett Auto today or visit StinnettAuto.com right now.